Hey guys, what's going on? Wally here, and I decided it was about time that you guys maybe got a chance to meet me and get to know me just a little bit better. Because in my opinion, at least when I'm listening to commentators and when I'm hearing them talk, I usually get a kind of preconceived notion of what they look like, who they are, and it's always interesting, at least for me, when I get a chance to actually see what the person looks like, because it's usually something completely different than what I'm actually thinking. So I'm sure that you guys were the same way, and I hope that I'm not too different from what you guys probably pictured or imagined, but yeah, here I am. This is what I look like, and I've been kind of playing around with this setup for vlogs. I was thinking that this is pretty much what I'm going to go with, which just the screen in the background. This kind of just has some gameplay going on, and will just hopefully be relevant to whatever I'm talking about, and then just me here talking to you guys. I was working with the lighting and stuff. I'm not sure if it is perfect. I will definitely work on it in the future. I don't have too many lights in this room, unfortunately. I'm a poor college student, so I definitely don't have the lighting that I probably should to be shooting any kind of video in here, but we will make do, and I will do the best that I can. So yeah, like I said, I pretty much wanted to come here and get a chance to talk to you guys real quick about a number of different things, and the first one is, I just really want to apologize, you guys, for not giving you as much content as I probably should, or said that I would in the past, and I know that I've fallen short by a large margin. There's a number of reasons for that. The first being is I've just been swamped. I'm absolutely swamped. I'm in pretty much my last month of college, and I have a really big thesis hanging over my head. If you guys are interested to know what it's about, I probably will be talking about it some point in the future. It's about privacy law, and basically how technology has advanced so far to the point where the law doesn't really coincide with what's going on in society, and that the amount of information that we share and the amount of information that is released publicly makes it very hard for us to understand where this sphere of privacy, or where our private identities, or how we can construct our private identities today in society. I mean, it's pretty complex, but I guess it's interesting because it definitely relates to everyone, and I guess that's going to bring me on to my next topic. So I was looking back at my last video, and this is another reason that I really haven't done too many videos lately, is because I've been thinking a lot about this channel and really what I want to do and where I want to go from here. And the last video that I did was on the social construction of gender, and in my opinion, looking back at it and looking at the video, I don't think that this is really fair for me to do to you guys. I mean, I presented myself primarily as a gameplay commentator. I'm here to talk about video games and show you guys. And I'll show you guys hopefully some good scores. So that's what I'm here to do, and I think I've really been getting off track lately. I think I've been straying too far away from video games, and I've been tackling subjects that necessarily might not pertain to the demographic who are watching my videos. So I realize that that's not fair, and I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to start, well, at least on this channel, I'm going to start focusing very heavily on video games as a whole. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and I'm not really sure when I'm going to get the time just of right now, but one thing that I definitely want to start doing is something like this. At least one vlog like a week, or like a show like this, a vlog like a week. Basically where I'm just going to talk to you guys about video game news. Hopefully I'm going to, start reading up a little bit more on what's going on, especially when I get done with the thesis. I'm going to have a lot more time on my hands, so I'm going to be, sharing you guys what's going on in the industry, whether it be, developers working on a new game, a game, being pushed back on its release date, let's see, like Activision picking up a new development team, stuff like that, stuff that really does affect the community that often doesn't get talked about too much in gameplay commentaries, but stuff that I think is definitely relevant to you guys and somewhat interesting. And when I do that kind of stuff, I will not only tell you what's going on, but kind of try to explain why it's relevant and why you should care about it, because, I mean, while we all love video games, the real, impetus behind what happens is what goes on with the development teams, and who's funding them, and how much control they have, and how much freedom do they have over their own licenses. That makes a big deal of what we see in the games, because I mean, when you see certain things, for instance, like in a Call of Duty game that you might not like, and you might not understand why they continue to go down the same model, why they continue to do things, that's all tied into the development team, and then the people that are producing it, how much time's given to the developers, what restrictions they have. All this stuff plays a large part in the games that we see, and ultimately how good these games are. So that's that's definitely one thing that I want to start start doing for you guys, and start taking a little more seriously, and hopefully just try to really highlight the importance of it, because I think that's something in not only in this YouTube community, but just as gamers as whole, we don't really look into that enough. Where it honestly is an important thing. Yeah, so that's definitely one thing that I want to do, and I might eventually turn that back into the podcast that we were working on. That's kind of up in the air right now, though. We're talking about it. Me, 8Ball, Eric, and Colin. We're kind of seeing how our schedules work and stuff. And as of right now, I'm really busy, and I'm sure they're busy too. So we're gonna try to work that out and get something going. But yeah, what else are we gonna do? I'm definitely gonna give you guys a tour of the room today. Maybe do a little setup video. I said sit-up video. I don't think you guys want to see me try to struggle through some sit-ups right now, but yeah, that's one thing I want to do, is just kind of maybe show you guys what I got going on here. I know those are kind of popular, so I feel like it'd be my way of making it up to you for not putting up so much videos lately, so hopefully you guys do enjoy that. And yeah, I think without further ado, I'm going to give you guys a little tour of what I got going on in my room. Alrighty, guys. Hey, what's up guys? Wally here, showing you a quick setup video. Not really sure why these are so popular, but they seem to be, so I thought I'd show you guys what I'm working with here. You can see my TV/monitor, and it's actually a pretty big change from what I was working with last, because I was used to play on a 37-inch TV, but I switched over to this 23-inch monitor, and I actually prefer it and probably wouldn't go back to playing on a big screen TV anymore. And over here we have my PC. I'm actually going to shut it because it is making a glare that's probably tough for you guys to see what's going on. But yeah, there you can see my laptop PC. And the only reason that I still have this is because if you look down here, I do not have my new PC. I did have it for a short while, but it was broken, unfortunately. I had to send it back in. So that's why you haven't heard anything on that, guys. And hopefully really soon I will have that thing back, and when I do, you guys will be the first to know. Over here we have my Mac that I write on. The only reason I have the PC is because I'm taking a bunch of classes that required me to have PC software, and I didn't really want to run crossover and dedicate half my hard drive on this computer to running PC functions. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And here we have a blue Snowball microphone. You guys haven't had a chance to hear this yet, but I will be using it in my next commentary for sure. And over here we have my hard drive and my HD PVR. I would highly recommend a hard drive to anyone who is looking to get into gameplay commentaries, because it really just, you don't have to worry about space at all. I mean, I have 100+ games on my hard drive, and I don't have to worry about my PC, getting all loaded up with games that I'm not even going to use. So here we have my Xbox. I don't really know if you guys can see it too well because of the lighting, but it is the Modern Warfare 2 edition. The reason I have that is to remind me of how wonderfully balanced that game is every day of my life. And then finally over here I have my controller, my wireless controller, and my Turtle Beach X11s. I know I probably should get a wired controller because I hear that they are a lot better with response time and stuff like that. And then here, I guess real quick, I'll just show you guys my guitar. It's a Laguna. The fiery red shell was kind of the thing that drew me in. Then when I played it, I was hooked. And the only reason I sound like I can play it is right here. It's my acoustic amplifier, and it is absolutely amazing. I love it. Yeah, so that's pretty much going to do it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!